All right, we should be live. We should be good to go. Let's see if we get anyone in here today. Still in the same boat, not doing anything. Let's see. Yeah, we got 2 people in here so far. Oh wow, we got 13 now. So what is going on, everyone? A bunch of nothing, huh? Same old market conditions. What's up, Cinco? He says Hoppy and Orca. What's up, Shadow, my man? Hoppy and Orca. Let's see. Hoppy. Yeah, Hoppy looks like the rest of the market. It looks like Bitcoin right now, potentially about to fall off the damn table. I mean, you have this move down, you're stuck at the downtrend again, the 0.5, you're bear flagging once again. Whenever you have a move down like this and then you start moving up and you're getting stuck at resistance, 236.5, that just tells you the price is about to crash down again. So unless somehow you can get over 26 up to 30, break the downtrend, put the bottom in, it looks like we're about to go down again. So with that being said, on Hoppy, see, that's a big crash even here, back down to the 618. It's a 42% drop, and it may go lower than that. But yeah, Hoppy's stuck in the nasty downtrend. Nothing bullish on it. If it breaks over these levels and gets over the 332 to be bullish, break out over the 618 at 301, then you have a shot at this thing running up to the new 1272 new high at 309 and doing about a 39x from where you are now. But right now it's bearish. Orca, what is Orca doing? What's up, David? What's up, Sam? What is that? 1-800 Big Lows? 1-800 Big Lows. I don't think I've ever seen you in here before. What's up, Tony? Orca. Yeah, we'll see how many people show up today. If it lingers around 20 and less, then we'll probably just do an hour again. It's just, we're not bullish. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing happening. No one's making money. Orca. What is Orca doing? A bunch of nothing, just like the rest. Let's see. I mean, you just tagged the trend again. Our green box held. You're over the 3-2, so technically high to the low, you're bullish here. But you just made a lower high again on Orca. It looks like you're coming back down to backtest again. But off of that lower high, you really want to hold this box. But if you don't, because we've seen coins that hit, make a lower high off of that wick there, then they come straight back down and break the trend line and go lower. So we will see low to the high. Pretty much got stuck at the 618 and you're coming down. So I just keep it simple. You're coming back down to the 382 area. So potentially dropping back down 18%. But overall, on Orca, I mean, you're still holding the higher highs and the higher lows. So overall, macro-wise, it's still a bullish-looking chart. Until you break this green box, you know, she's just curling up here. And then as for Orca, going up to a new high, I don't know. Is Orca going to do, what are we at, $2? Is Orca going to hit 68 to 70 bucks and do a 30x? 35, 36x? That's the big question. I mean, if it stays curled up the way it is, I don't see why not. If it comes up here, makes a higher high, then pulls back, It's all going to depend on what the market has in store for us, I think. He says, living the dream. Yeah, we're all living the dream. I don't know, man. It looks like we're about to go down. Even though Bitcoin is technically holding up over the 3-2 bullish, a lot of the coins we look at are in the same exact boat, especially when you zoom in. Weekly 3-day candles. If we don't get a move up, if Bitcoin doesn't get up here and get over 90K, then we're possibly forming a bear flag again. And we're about to break 80K and come all the way down to 73. White Rock. What is White Rock doing? She bullish. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. You're bullish over the double 382. You're sitting on the 0.5 support right now, and it's just kind of curling up here. Yeah, I don't like this chart on White Rock. I don't know what this is, but if you can break over this 8.5 level, then you're in business for this thing to go higher. Then that puts in play the 00281272 level, because that is your high to the low 618 breakout point. But she's holding each level she gets above. 3.2, now the 0.5. So she's going to continue to grind up here. 70% move to 001 would be next, and then it'll shoot right up here. Do a 4x up to 0028. What's up, Mark? They'll be FOMOing into the channel soon. Yeah, XRP's holding up well, but it's just, I mean, if Bitcoin's going to end up breaking down, then we're in trouble. And you're going to have coins like XRP break bullish status. I mean, it still has room to go down because it's still bullish. We're still holding very well over this 236 here, as you can see. But yeah, XRP's holding up well. It could come all the way back down to $1.50 and still be bullish. And drop 32%, and then the market will go up. But yeah, as of right now, XRP is macro bullish. What's up, Brenner? Or Bernard? C. Bernard. Look at B3. Yeah, didn't B3 make a new low? Always hoping for more dips, more time to accumulate. Yeah. I mean, I'm not even in the market anymore. I don't care what it does. If it goes up, fine. That'll be good for the channel. But if it goes down and sideways, so be it. It'll give me a chance to get in at some point this year. Yeah, she made a new low from when we looked at it last night, huh? So there's nothing bullish on B3 right now. This is a newer coin. It's going to be a big player. Maybe not this cycle, maybe the next. I don't know. But the fact that base coins are new to the bull run, assuming we have a bull run, they should perform very well. So base is not a bad coin, even now to be buying in, even if it's a future hold. I'd never really say that. I never hold coins through the bear market, but I mean, some coins you kind of have to. But it's all going to depend on what happens this cycle. If this bull run doesn't play out and we actually don't have an alt season, as some people think, then there's no point in owning any crypto. But yeah, on B3, you have to get back over 4.3 to confirm a bottom, 4.6 to be bullish. And then, of course, on the macro, 5.6 to put the bottom back in. But there's nothing good looking on it right now. Not even that. Not even the 4-hour candles. The fact that you keep coming up and getting stuck every time. All you simply do with the TA is just strong move down. And if it can't get over some certain levels, it's just a bear flag. She's about to go down, down. Mavia. Yeah, what did Mavia ever do? I know she pumped from the bottom when we said we said the same thing. All right, so just be careful on this one. On B3, I said the same exact thing on Mavia. Mavia broke down. It was below, where it spawned in, and it was just going to zero like this. It was forming a bear flag, and then I mentioned that, and then we also mentioned the tiny levels here it needed to get over to be bullish and move up, and it moved over and it blasted out of here for a minute, and then people open their mouths. But the same thing can happen with B3 here. That's why I say it's a good time to buy in, not financial advice. You never know when these coins, especially newer coins, and something like B3, as with Mavia, you never know when they're going to have a blast to the upside. Yeah, Mavia looks bullish on the daily. I mean, where was it? Yeah, it was right down here. We were looking at the potential bear flag forming again, and it just blasted out of here. So always be careful. And same thing right now. Looking on the daily chart, you can clearly see another little strong move up. Little falling wedge is forming. So that tells you it's bullish right now. Can it break down? Of course it can. It's crypto. But it looks bullish to me right now, like she's about to spike up, at least to the 3-2 area. I don't know how much of a move that is, but not a bad move. She may get another 60% spike to the upside soon. And then if you simply go from the high here to the low really quick, yeah, you're sitting bullish on the 3-2 in a falling wedge. So short term, it looks bullish. And once you break over 382, 786 at 5.7, you should have a run up to the 0.5. Bullish over the 382, 180% move almost from where you are now. And then if we zoom it out even more on the 3-day candles here on Mavia, I mean, you're over the 236, so the macro bottom is in. You're looking bullish short term. And if we just simply find the right tool here, we're just going to switch this on the 3-day. And on the 3-day, you can see on this time frame, you can easily say a continuation pattern triangle to the upside. So it looks good on multiple time frames here. Hopefully it doesn't pull a Mavia again and go the other direction. We're saying it's bullish short term here, and then it's just going to drop and die. That can always happen, but it looks bullish. Maybe it's not looking bad. What did you say you were shorting? Fart coin or fart boy? Where did I see that at? Best time to short memes. GameStop is getting ready to buy a big Bitcoin purchase. Is that true? What's up, Randy? Toshi's bearish right now. Do you see arc block going lower? Would you sell a position to not get wrecked? I get wrecked all the time, and I always sell my positions because it's craziness. Shorting fart coin today. I don't know if we've ever looked at fart coin. I guess we have. You're shorting it today. I mean, it's doing nothing. It's going sideways. But yeah, if you're on smaller time frames, just trying to get some little plays in, it's starting to just go completely sideways. What do we have on here? Why is that up there? Yeah, so technically, I don't know what time frame you're looking at, but from the low to the high, you're over the 382, so you're macro bullish over the 382, 236, as you can see there. over 36, the bottom is in, but you're getting stuck at the 382, and we go over this all the time. You can come up to the 382 and you're still bearish, or you can come up to the 236 and you're still bearish, of course. But it just smacked into the 382 again on that candle. One positive thing though, just be careful, because you do have a strong move up with all these green candles, and you do have this little pullback, so possible bull flag in play on Fartcoin. I don't know what the hell that is. We'll see if it works out. Like a draw, right? Yeah, Fartcoin doesn't look bad. What was the other one? Do we think ABT is gonna go lower? Arc block to the moon. I honestly don't remember what arc block was doing. ABT. It looks like it. Yeah, what are we looking at here? Yeah, arc block is very bearish. Remember, right in here we were bullish on it, and now it just killed our dreams. Yeah, there's nothing bullish on the chart, and you can clearly see the support resistance at the 618 here is coming up. So yeah, she's going down more. I believe we said that last time, and she's still going down. So she's got another 14% drop before she finds support at 50. Which, the fact that that's macro support and resistance area at that 618, that could be the bottom. And that's what we've been saying on arc block, because PNG did the same thing. It came down to macro support and resistance area, and it bounced back up. I don't know how it's looking now, but 14% drop. If the market doesn't completely die this week and it holds this 50-cent area, then that should be the bottom. If it goes lower than that, then that's the top on arc block, and she's done for a while. Maybe till next time. But yeah, it looks like a 14 to 15% drop is still in play at the moment. But the same thing happened with XCN. XCN, I bought the top. It kept dropping and dropping. Over half of my money, more than half of the money was just gone, so I just got out. Shouldn't have been in anyway. But yeah, I feel the pain. Oh yeah, PNG. Yeah, the example was PNG. Arc block is kind of following it. Which, what is AOS doing? We haven't looked at AOS in a minute. I mean, she came back down to it again, but she's still holding. This is what we're looking for on arc block. This green box here is just representing the support, resistance, resistance, and then support again. Right down to the 382. So she hit it, she moved, but she's starting to look bearish again. Only hope on PNG. Yeah, there's no hope. It looks like it's below. Excuse me. I have coffee and I'm yawning. What the hell? But there's people, I know you guys have heard, there's people talking about the decoupling right now of Bitcoin, but they said the same thing last time. The stock market, S&P's going down, so Bitcoin's holding up strong. We're going to the moon. And then Bitcoin dies. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing bullish on PNG at the moment besides the macro support box it's in. It's down below the 786, so if we break down, we break down. But arc block still has to drop 15%, and then it still may die from there, so just keep that in mind. But I know there's people that are holding arc block for the future, so. Blockchain Blockchain technology is where it's at. Find the right crypto coins, my opinion. Excuse me. So why is GameStop buying Bitcoin? Just cause? Man, I don't have a crystal ball, my man, Sam. I don't know. The example was the PNG coin. ArcBlock is doing the same market structure as PNG. PNG's still holding, but if we're gonna have a downturn in the market again, then PNG is gonna break support. And I believe AOS was doing the same thing also. AOS was ahead. AOS was ahead of PNG, and then PNG caught up. Oh no, PNG's doing. I mean, AOS is not looking good at all. We haven't looked at AOS in a minute. It looks like this is inverse cup and handle forming. Oh man, we want to be bullish so bad, but things are not looking great when you look at the charts. Even things that are on potential bottoms are just. We're about to fall off the table, I think. My God, how can that be? Let's see here. I mean, the only thing you got going for this one here is this area here, right in here. If we were to draw a green box in here, AOS is in the same spot. It's on a large macro support and resistance area, and still may have room to come down to this 0.5 area, which this is monthly candle, so it's going to be a decent drop. And the fact that it's forming an inverse cup and handle, she's about to drop 20% maybe. I don't know why that green bar is there. Wow, it's already 5 o'clock. I don't know. Holding since 0.06 on ArcBlock. What is it even at? Oh, you've been holding since 6 cents? Wait. When did you buy it? When the hell was it 6 cents ever? No, don't tell me, Sam. You bought the bottom on this thing and you're still holding? Wow. I mean, it's crypto. I mean, there's no telling what's going to happen. That could have been ArcBlock's and PNG's bull runs for all we know. It came up and almost tagged the higher high at the 1272. Didn't quite hit it, and then that was it. It's bearish as hell right now. The last hope, in my opinion, is 50 cents. If it falls lower than 50 cents, then it's over. At least for now. It's not going to go up for a long, long time. It may come all the way down here and then get a little bull run pump and then bear market. Oh, you're buying since 2022? Yeah, I mean, if you bought the accumulation, so hopefully you took profit on this run and not listening to the influencers saying it's going to continue to go to the moon forever. If If I was buying in here and this thing pumped up and it was hitting 786 and going above, I would have sold somewhere right in here. I'd have been all out. It's the same thing recently with XCN. I even FOMO'd into XCN. I bought the top on XCN like an idiot. And I told myself I'd never do that again. What's up, Rashad? How you doing, my man? I'm never doing that again, though. When I get a pump, I'm gone. Yeah, that's how it always gets you. You got greedy. And you got up to 400K and you were still greedy. I couldn't even imagine. Wow. I mean, just looking at the ARC block chart, I know ARC block community is very bullish on this coin. It's going to be, something for the future, but you got to do what's best for you and look at the chart. It had a massive little run here from the accumulation phase. Oh my god. She did over a 60x and people still wanted more. That's how it gets you. It's only down 88% now. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, a great example is XCN. I've been doing XCN updates every day since it started running. And they used to get a couple thousand views each. Everyone was bullish on it, and then it topped out, and that was it. And we can look at these coins every day and keep saying, oh, supports here, and it just keeps going down. It's a slow suck into the shadow realm again. The only thing that's going to save XCN is it has 1 day left. Excuse me, for this weekly candle to get turned into a wick and hold back over the 3-2. 1 day. Because if that weekly candle, you've had smaller candles, of course, close, but the larger time frame weekly candle, once that closes below, then it's done. It's no longer bullish, technically, macro-wise, and it's going to come crashing on down. But yeah, I bought the top, and where did I sell? I sold somewhere way down here. But yeah, I couldn't even imagine having 400K. At this point in my life, I used to have 10K plus in the market, but if I had 10K right now, my life would be saved. Oh man. Absolutely greedy. Yep. What's up, Alan? Gun is up 35%. What is Gun? What's up, Kansas? ABT will come back. Yeah, it'll come back. All these coins will come back. It just depends on where they're going to end up for a bottom first. And then it's going to depend on how far they're going to run back up. Gun is up. Gun. What is Gun? I don't know if we've heard of that one. Gun. Gun USD. Guns. This one right here. Oh yeah, she's up. Oh, she just came out, huh? Yeah, this one just came out. She came out and yeah, she's holding the 236, so looks like the bottom is in for now at 5.3, bullish over 6, breakout over 8. I have no idea what this coin is, but yeah, decent little run to get the bottom in. The new high on this one is a 3.5x almost to 18. Wow, coffee's having the opposite effect on me. It's good, but man. Can we check out Spa? What's up, Josh? Is math still in a downtrend? Spa and math. Yeah, you guys got to quit yawning. I can feel it through the internet. Spa Rex. If we get up here, what is she doing? I mean, macro-wise, it's still bullish, but it just looks like it's coming down. I mean, you held the 618, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see. If we pull it down here, oh boy, low to the high, you're on the 0.5 right now. That's where you held back here, but you did make a lower low, so that could tell you it's just simply coming back down here. So the price to hold to stay macro bullish would be 008. 0084. She got a little pump going, but you're clearly getting stuck at the 382 again, double 382. So until you get over this 15 to 16 to 17 level, you're not bullish. I don't know why I drew that there. Yeah. So a 34% drop is in play if it cannot get over 15. But macro-wise, higher highs and higher lows. Macro chart doesn't look bad. But some of these coins like SPA here, they have that room to go down 30-40%. So if Bitcoin is going to take a crap this week, it needs to do it now. So some of these coins can come back down, and then that's it. And then we finally go up, or start going up. It's not like we're going to blast out of here or anything, but you get the idea. Oh my God. It's just the big question is how big of a bull run are we going to have, if we're going to have one. Is SPA going to rocket up here, new high, hit 80 cents and get over $1 billion market cap and do a 60x? Is math still in a downtrend? Depends on what time frame you're asking about. Because SPA and math, you're in a downtrend right here. Yeah, a nasty little recent downtrend on the weekly candles, of course. But on the macro, we're just chopping around, going up slowly. Oh man, yeah, math double topped here with a lower high. That's all she wrote. She's clearly coming down to the 786. Excuse me, my. Ooh. You could always wick below it, but you're heading down to 10 cents and a 10% drop. I don't see anything that's going to stop it. And we broke the previous uptrend, and we're just kind of melting away. Most of the market's doing this. Lower highs and then lower lows. And just coming all the way back down to the bottom. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, you're still in a nasty downtrend here. And right now, you got to get back over 15 to 16 to break that downtrend. All right, let me switch this music. It's annoying. Yeah, I would just keep it that simple. It needs to get over those prices to break the downtrend. So maybe it gets a bounce off of 10 and it shoots back up and gets over 15 to 16. At that point, the downtrend is broken and you're in here somewhere. So we're to try to make either put in a lower high or try to break out. We wanted to do that. What do you think of DIA? Currently buying the DIA. I don't remember what DIA is doing. I think last time we looked at DIA, it was bearish, wasn't it? Yeah. You're still technically making higher lows. So we'll just pull the trend down here. If I could get the right tool. Which is no tool. Let's just see if this tells us anything. But like I keep saying, it's going to depend on what happens. If we're actually going down to 70K, a coin like DIA here that's about to hit the bottom is going to break the bottom and go back where it came from. Yeah, 786 is lining right up with the trend line here. So 31 should be the bottom on it. But there's no guarantee it will be. But yeah, the overall macro chart, higher highs and higher lows. This 31 area should be the bottom, and then we should head for a higher high at some point. But monthly candles here, so we could come down and hit it, and you could have, you know, months of just nothing happening down here, and then it'll finally start going back up. But if that is the bottom on this thing here, a higher high would be the 618 at $1.60 and get you a 5x. Unless it's time to blast out of here, then it'll go way higher than that, of course. 8.5x to the 786 from the bottom. And if DIA is going to hit over $1 billion, almost a $2 billion market cap, last I checked, a 43x to 14 bucks. What's up, Hector? Can we check SUKU? Where would you put 10K? I don't know, to be honest. I want to say ACH right now, but ACH may be breaking down. I haven't looked at it. ZBCN or ACH is probably where I would put 10K right now. But not financial advice, but millions of us wish we had taken profits last March. Yeah, that's what everyone's was thinking too. I don't know why we ran in March. Unless it's different this time. I still think we're going up in November. I think what we're seeing now, I mean, we need ETH to go up. Once ETH finally runs, then we'll have our alt season. I think we're going to be bearish until October, November. October, November, December will be bullish, and you'll all get your money back if you're still holding. QRL chart is hard to read. What's up, Jim? Wait, did I do the wrong gun? He said Gunzilla. Oh, are you just messing with the words? QRL. QRL, what is that? I think we looked at that. Yeah, there's some coins that have just ridiculous charts and wicks all over the place. You can't even make heads or tails any sense of them at all. I mean, this one. Excuse me. Not a bad chart. Yeah, we looked at this one. The bottom is technically in. It looks good. This looks like. Oh my God! Everyone pile in. I don't know where you can buy this coin at. This looks like, the hell was it? This looks like XCN back in the day. We watched XCN get up over the 236 and it was holding for a little bit and it just blasted out of here. That's where I should have bought in on XCN instead of the top. But I don't know what this coin is or what it does. I think you told me before, but it has done nothing. If people can buy this coin, it looks curled up here. It looks like it's about to get ready to go. To be honest, if it doesn't have to, it can die. It can do a ACS. ACS did the same thing also. ACS blasted up to the 382, got stuck, and then it just completely died from that point. Oh yeah, this thing's getting ready to do a 4x maybe, at least. Just be prepared to get out right when you get a little, right when you tag the 382. Get your 4x and run. You never know. Maybe leave a moon bag. Oh, is this the one that can do a 618 retracement? Would be a 60x and a 786 retracement if this coin's buyable and has a community, and it's something a 377x. If it's just going to have a couple green candles just spawn in out of nowhere. These are monthly candles, by the way, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, where can you buy that coin? I may have to see if I can buy it. But it looks like it's going to go before I have money to buy it, so it doesn't even matter. GST. What's up, Shaw? iShaw. Yeah, GST is disappointing us. She broke the low. She broke the low and then low to the high. Yeah, you just broke the 12722 new low. So I mean, it could come down to any of these levels here. There's no telling. Why is there a yellow line on the chart? What the hell is that? Yeah, that's why we update these coins all the time on the live streams and the just everywhere, because we can be bullish all we want and the charts look good, but once they start breaking down and they're clearly bearish, it's no longer bullish. There's no bottom right now. It could just easily blast out of here if it wants, but you're taking out what support we can find on the chart. 007. If you can get back over that on this candle here, then you may be in good shape, but unless it gets back over 007, then the next stop is 005, 004, a 13% drop, and then a 30% drop. But yeah, I can't trust the chart anymore, so GST is out the window for me. I'm not gonna buy this one anymore. It can do whatever it wants now. SUKU. Yeah, I gotta get caught back up to the chat. I haven't moved the chat in like 10 minutes. Yeah, same thing with SUKU here. SUKU bear flagged and now it's over. I mean, some of these coins on Coinbase, ooh, they're just getting hit hard. Made a lower low, it looks like, since the last time we looked at it, and she's still going down. So there's nothing bullish on SUKU. Well, she had 2, so let's see if she's coming down to a penny. Once that trend was broken and we got stuck and made the lower high, back testing it, that was all she wrote. Especially once we took out that final support. There's no bottom now. So yeah, that's putting into play a penny here with the market structure. Yeah, and another coin is going to fall off the table 40%. So if you're holding SUKU, just be prepared. If you're bullish on it, buy the dip. But now that the chart has broke the low and it's breaking down, it's just, I'm not going to buy SUKU. That's why I've been saying for a while now, I'm just going to stick to the older coins. They may only do 4 or 5 X's, some may do 10 X's, but at least you know they're not going to completely die because they're strong and old. So I need to look at ACH, I guess.
What's up, you grow? What's up, Flip Coins, my man? How you been? I haven't seen you in a couple of streams, I don't think. I'd put your 10K right here. What did you say about math? Weekly uptrend demolished. What's up, Brock? What's your on a genuine opinion? I got stuck DCA at 2.4 in XEN. Do you think it will surpass this later? You're holding regardless. Yeah, it's gonna go back up. It'll get back up over 2 pennies, and then 5, and then it's probably gonna top out this cycle at around 10. Depends on how low it goes. If it continues to go down, then 10 to 12 cents is probably gonna be your top. 8 to 10 to 12 cents. Now that it's breaking down, I don't think it's gonna hit $1, but it's definitely gonna hit those higher targets. Can you get pumps in a bear market? Yeah, you can. It'll be just like we're doing now with the grind up with the higher highs and higher lows, but it'll be the opposite direction, of course. Just like this. It'll be going down, you'll get a pump out of nowhere, and then it'll just die again, pump up, and it'll just keep doing that until the bottom is in. But there's so many things I think have to line up. We're not going up anytime soon. ETH is still dying. Just so many things that aren't happening yet that are gonna happen at some point. So it may be delayed. It may be delayed. Maybe it's in the early next year. I don't know. What's up, restats? He says GST, bro. Yeah, GST's done, my man. Yeah, I'm no longer bullish on it. ZBCN needs Solana to run. Yeah, what is Sol doing? Yeah, I know there's so many people right now calling that the March run was it, and the bear market's already here. It's over. What is Solana doing? I can't even see this. Yeah, it's doing the same thing as Bitcoin and the rest of the market. Bitcoin has yet to break down, but these coins are bear flagging. Every time they move down, bear flag, move down, bear flag. They're just stepping their way to zero. What is this? I mean, I don't know. What does it look like on the monthly? I don't know why we have. I don't remember what all this crap is on the chart. Let me pull that back. Let me do the overall Sol chart. Sol USD, Solana. Yeah, I mean, is this it for the market? I mean, Solana just made a higher high, barely. And you could also call it a big double top. Bull run's canceled. I know you can't see that. This is non-log scale, low to the high. What do we say, ZBCN? Is she still holding up? Like Solana, that chart we just looked at on Solana, I'll never buy that either. I'm going to buy something that's accumulating still. ZBCN's a good example. I mean, it could always break down,
But the ZBCN chart looks really good here. It's going completely sideways, and we're still holding up. 236, 786 final support at 96, so it looks good here. Just you got to really look at the charts to see what you want to buy, because if something already ran, I'm just not going to buy it. What is our precious ACH doing? What is ACH doing? I mean, it's either the bottom for it on the 0.5 where it is, or we're going to move our trend line here. I think we did this last time. I'm not sure if I did this online or offline. If we do this, maybe there's room to spike down to 16. Any lower than 16 on ACH, then we're not bullish on it anymore. But as of right now, it still looks good. So yeah, ACH and ZBCN look good in my opinion. Are there any other coins that are looking good like that? October, November top. Yeah, that's what I think too. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, we got flip coins for the $4.99 sticker. Keep it up. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that a lot. The channel's been getting hit so hard lately. So any little super chat is helping out big time. I appreciate that, my man. Wow, we got 30 people in here. Nothing happening. L-Bank and Mexi are the big exchanges for QRL. Yeah, I can't use those. No longer can use those exchanges, but it's alright. But I appreciate the super sticker. I'm very curious. You're super confident in 8 to 10 cents. Wait, what did I do? Oh, damn, I almost banned you. The hell? Why are other people so strong in their convictions of 20, 30, and 40 on upwards? I'm just talking about this cycle. It can go wherever it wants in the future, but when the bear market hits, a lot of these coins aren't going to survive. Unless it's the new XRP or one of these, you know, Cardano, something of that nature that's got some real use, if you want to call it that in the world. I mean, if XCN is going to be that, then it'll go way higher than that. But there's people calling, or they were calling when it was bullish, you know, $1 plus XCN, we're going to the moon, and then it's topped out, it's done. What is this? 2024? Damn. I'm too old to look forward to 2030 and 2040. I gotta get it now. Big catalyst coming this Thursday at 8:30 Eastern Time. Oh, the March inflation report. Good or bad, it's on the way. Polls. What's up, Boo Bear? Yeah, is Polls still on the bottom, or did it die? Which one were we looking at? It looks like she's dying, huh? what is that, monthly? Why did this one in the? I mean, she's still technically holding the bottom on polls. The question is that the bottom? I mean, every time it comes down here, it stays. Yeah, I don't know why the Coinbase chart looks different. We got 19. Yeah, I guess she's still technically holding the bottom here if you don't count the wick. But really nothing bullish looking on the Coinbase chart for polls. Yeah. Depends on where you're buying this thing at. They got two different prices. But just keep it simple. 20 should be the bottom. 19 to 20. 27 to be bottom back in. And then 33 for bullish status. What I'm trying to read. Watch the Bitcoin chart at 8:30. 8:30 Thursday. Oh, that's a while away. Yeah, there's some people saying that when the markets open Monday, Bitcoin, crypto's about to follow the S&P and die. So if that is the case on Monday and Bitcoin starts falling below 80K, then just walk back, right back into the shadow realm and just close your eyes. You really don't think we're not going to see a bull run with the president saying we're going to have a tremendous alt season? Yeah, it's coming. I know it's coming. It's just the same talk and chatter and everything that's happening now always happens. No one knows what's going to happen. If you just follow, previous cycles, even though we did go to a higher high before the halving and we had that little run in March, it's just anomalies. We're still going up. I think so anyway. DGB got killed today, down 12%. Digibyte. Digibyte. What is Digibyte doing? I mean, Digibyte's another coin, old coin that's bullish. The overall chart, low to the high, it's been holding up, going sideways. It made a higher high last time in 2021 from the 2017-18 high. And it's holding over the macro 382 at 5.9, and it's been going sideways for a long time here. Digibyte's one I would put money in on. It's on my list. I added it. It's just going sideways, accumulating right now. Bullish once it gets over 20. 20 to 22. Now, how high is it going to go? No idea. I would probably get out at a 618 retracement and get my 5x. That's my plan for charts that look like this, especially older coins. May ride it up to this and get an 8.5x. Get out at 8.5 pennies, 10 cents maybe. The fact that it made a higher high is no guarantee from 2018 to 21, but I don't think Digibyte's going to hit a 50x and hit 50 cents. If we get a 50-cent Digibyte, then we're having a big bull market, or it's in play. Yeah, if these older coins, when we finally do go up, if they're running first, like XRP and XLM and all these did already, if they hold up where they are and they go to ridiculous prices and we get a 50-cent Digibyte out of nowhere, then just be ready.
All your little shit coins are gonna go to the moon. To the moon. Let me get caught up here. What's up, Gilberto? Perpetual Protocol on Coinbase. Will Turbo hit a penny again? Turbo hit a penny again. Yeah, I forgot about that. You guys hit the like button and answer the poll. It helps out. What did we say? Perpetual Protocol. But yeah, I mean, doing these updates on the channel, there's nobody watching them. XCN's getting the most views right now, just over 100, and all the others just get no views. It's like no one cares about crypto anymore. I guess everyone's gone. What is the ticker? Perpy? Wait, what? Perp? Perp. Let's see what Perp's doing. Oh man, there's nothing bullish on Perp. Let me see if I can find the old Perp USD, see if there's any sort of a better chart, because I think Perpetual's been out for a while. Perpetual Protocols going to zero. She was trying to curl up, but then the market said no. You're not allowed. Just focusing on the macro monthly again here. Low to the high, you're down below the 1272. So, I mean, it could come down to either of these levels right now. I mean, it's not the biggest respecter. It broke the 786. It did back test it, so that's good. With wicks over it, all the monthly candles getting stuck, it looks like. Well, no, just barely. But yeah, another coin that's about to drop 30%. Unless this is some sort of a bottom, which we will try to see if it is. There's a good chance you're forming a bear flag on the smaller time frames. We'll see. I mean, this is a good example of a coin and a chart. It could be the bottom all at once, but I'm not going to buy this coin. It just pulled a GST. It was making higher highs and higher lows, and then it just made a lower high, and then it fell off the table. But if that is the bottom, if it doesn't drop back down 30%, bottom back in over 60, and then 125 bullish again. And then if it can hit a 618 retracement, it'd be a 17x. What's up, Stone Santa? How you been, my man? Oh man. You would grab Ethereum Classic before Digibyte. Yeah, Ethereum Classic's on my list too. What's up, watches? No, we haven't done GFI, but we'll look at it, I guess. Doesn't matter how you feel in your heart, my man. We could all feel that and pray and do whatever, and it's just going to do what it's going to do. I hope it doesn't. I hope it just stays up and sideways. Because if it dies and every coin dies out here, another 30-40%, then the channel's just going to vaporize here. There's no point even talking about anything anymore. It's already horrible. I'm already putting in job applications because this is not supporting anymore. It's
ridiculous. Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic. Where's our chart? That's what we like to see. Yeah, Ethereum Classic too is very bullish. Yeah. I mean, you're not respecting the macro. You're just below the 382, but you're still making higher highs or higher lows, and you got this triangle forming, just like I did last time before it went to the moon. So as long as this little pattern holds up here, it looks like the bottom is in. Depending on how we want to draw it, of course. But yeah, I mean, if the market dies and this, well, I guess it just made a lower low, so maybe, damn, why'd you make me look at this? Is Ethereum Classic about to break down? Damn. I mean, this, looking at this right here, I mean, it made a lower low. It's trying to break structure here, but it needs to go up. We need to go up right now. If Bitcoin takes a dump, all these coins are going to dump down, and then I don't know what's going to happen at that point. We got David for 5. I appreciate that, my man. Macro on QRL, please. QRL. Didn't we just look at QRL? Oh yeah, that's the one that's going completely sideways. One that's about to blast out of here. Yeah, this is the macro. These are monthly candles. Been going sideways forever. And you're finally back above and holding over the 236 here. It looks just like ACS, Access Protocol, and XEN, and you're above the 236, and you held the 382. So bullish over 30, more bullish over 44, more bullish over 52. It may pull a ACS. Remember, ACS spiked up. This one's going to do a 3.5x up to the 382. But ACS spiked up and then it just died all the way back down to the bottom. So this coin could very well do the same, but it looks good. It looks curled up and it looks good where it is right now. I would not have a problem putting money into this coin right now. And then as for going to these higher targets, there's no guarantee. A 618 retracement is a 60x from today. Maybe it blasts out of here and does that right now. I don't know. And then a 400x to the 786. That's all you can ask for. I just want my 400x and then I'm out. That's all I ask for. There's no guarantee that's going to happen. I don't know how high this thing's going to go, but there's no way this thing's going to blast out of here and hit a new high. That's never going to happen. Wait, what did I say? Oh, damn. What the hell is that? I can't even recall those numbers. All right, that's our 60x. That's our 400x. There's 1,000, 2,000. Yeah, no way. Is that 100,000x? Am I correct on that? That's not gonna happen. So if that's what you're looking for, the macro higher high. Because back to the previous candle high on this chart, that would be a 5,000x. There's your 10,000. Yep, there's your hopium. A chart that's going completely sideways. We're in a bull market year. This thing's going to blast out of here with a couple of God candles. Get ready for a 100,000x. That would be something, wouldn't it? You'd have to just put $1 in. There's no way that's gonna happen. There's no way. So don't even get your hopes up. From 50 cents to 65,000. Damn. But yeah, a very good looking chart, I would have to say. ACH is another good one. Yeah, I like ACH. Macro on ACH. Yeah, when you're saying macro, you're meaning if we have a bull run, then ACH is going from 50 to 80 cents, in my opinion. If it doesn't break down from where it is, which is still holding up. Still curled up here on the macro. If it doesn't break down like Jasmine and other coins. Yeah, but it's getting coiled up. Maybe November it blasts out of here. I mean, not the biggest returns, but I think it's you know, 50 cents would be your 23x, and then if it spikes up to close to 80 cents, then 38x. And you can see last time it just had what? 2 months, went to the moon, and that was all she wrote. Just need another large monthly candle to spawn in, get it up to 50 cents. But yeah, I'd buy and hold that one. ENS is another good one. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, the poll's half and half again. Every poll we run, you guys are half and half on what the market's going to do, so no one knows. No one knows what we're about to do. It's either up or down. Oh yeah, Toshi, I forgot. Oh yeah, GFI. Alright, Toshi and GFI. We're getting off track here. Toshi going to 0, I believe. Toshi's going to be a good play. It's on Coinbase now. It's just we have to go down into the gutter before we can go up. It's the name of the game. Yeah, I mean, it's curling up here, but it's slowly, and it's in a downtrend, of course. But you're sitting right on the 0.5. But it just looks like it wants to come down, drop another 28%, 382, tag the trend, and then we can finally go back up. So Toshi's another coin that looks like it needs to come down almost 30% before we can start even thinking about going up. So I don't know. Is Toshi going to hit a 10 billion market cap too? Supposedly all the big meme coins should hit 5 to 10 billion market caps, if not more. New high. Once it bounces off of the trend and holds as a 20x up to 0038, 1618. And then the 2 level for 4 billion market cap. Unless that's changed, I have no idea. A 52x. And if it's going to hit 2 pennies, 2 cents and almost a 10 billion market cap on Toshi would be your 100x play. Your hardest special. You would do QRL with all the hopium.
Wonder how many holders that coin has. Someone go look at that. Go see what their liquidity is and how many holders they have. GFI. Because if it has tons of liquidity, maybe it is going to do 100,000x. I don't think any coin will ever do 100,000x. So that's a dream and a dream and a dream. Yeah, Goldfinch, it made a big bowl pattern here. Just came up and went right back down. 618 retracement. And then it's all the way back down here, final support. So looking at the chart here on Goldfinch, you would have to say the bottom is in. You just tagged a trend, and you're just tagging the 786 at 55. Just be careful, because Goldfinch, I know it's older, but a lot of these Coinbase coins are breaking the trends and just dying. So it's going to depend on what Bitcoin's going to do, I guess. But yeah, if that is the bottom on Goldfinch, the big question is where she's going to end up. 618 retracement again is your 10x, and if you think it's going to go higher than that, $15. That's where you get about a 27x. If it's the bottom. How much did this thing go up? When did it start going up? In October of 2023, then it pulled back, and then it went to the moon in March. Yeah, this is exactly what... I mean, some of these coins ran only in March, but GFI, maybe this is where we're at right now in the market. Where we had that first initial run, the slow pullback forever, and then we finally one last run, and then it's all over. So Goldfinch here, it looks just like all these other ABT and PNG and AOS coins that had their runs, and now they're just making lower lows and lower highs and just dying. Oh man. GFI had its bull run already, it's over. QRL is a 38.8 million market cap. All right. GFI is still working on their chief reconstruction officer to get the lenders to pay back or default on the loans from 2023. Is that good or bad? That sounds bad. All right, let me refresh this real quick. I can't see how many likes we got. All right, we got 35 likes and 52 votes, still half and half. Most 54% are saying no. You see more downside to the loans are paid off. Is that why it's been going down forever? Is it a good time to buy B3? Yeah, if you're bullish on, it's going to be a huge project, so probably one day, even if it takes, next bull cycle, you can be saying, yeah, I bought in at 004, and this thing's going to be all the way up here somewhere over a penny. I mean, if you believe in buying the dip, it could dip more. Could be the bottom, it could dip more, it could blast out of here, no one knows. There's nothing bullish on the chart, but at any moment it could just go up. But yeah, we pointed this out earlier on B3, 4-hour chart. Let's try to bear flag again. So it could be getting ready to go down even lower. But that's the chance you got to take with these projects. Oh, Lord. %80 of borrows did not pay GFI back. What do they do? Loan out coins or loan out money? I have no idea what GFI does, but I could use a loan. NKN, yeah, NKN has a horrible chart, doesn't it? NKN, I don't think we looked at NKN for a long time. NKN, yeah, NKN was around last time. Oh man, I mean, if you're bullish on it, all you can do is, I say buy the dip, but I mean, it hit the top of the previous volume area. I think we did look at this recently. I don't know. I mean, how much lower can it go? It's waking up, so if it doesn't bear flag here, I guess you're good. But the same thing we're looking at for Elon. I mean, is Elon actually going to go back down to the volume area from the bottom, like NKN just did? What is Elon doing? Yeah, see, it looks exactly like Elon here. Elon's trying to hold the trend and the final support level at that green line. I guess it's in the same spot. Well, no, this one's tagging the top. The question is Elon going to break down and come down into this volume area and drop 50%? That's the question. So it could be the bottom on NKN. It hit the volume area. SLN is up 98% again today. Did we look at that one? SLN. SON USD Smart Layer Network. Yeah, I don't think we've ever looked at this one. That's what you said, huh? Oh, business model. Their crow is helping them turn the company around.
Ooh, excuse me. You're gonna tell your employer tomorrow to use ZBEC as a payment, a real-time payment. Oh man. Let me see if I missed anyone here. Yeah, let us know how that goes. But we don't want anything positive to happen on any of these coins. I don't. Smart layer is going to 0, but yeah, she did have a nice little pump. Just keeping it simple on the weekly chart for SLN. Maybe. Still making lower highs, so you're still bearish on this thing. God dang it. So until you get over 17.5, there's no bottom yet. Oh, not a bad move. A 30x up to the 786 retracement to 330, 618. $1.35 would be a 13x if that's the bottom. Blackstone also been venturing into private credit back in 2018, so it's a relatively young sector. Alright, let's see. How long have we been on here? Oh wow, we're already over an hour. Yeah, I guess we're gonna cut it here. We covered what we needed to cover for today. We'll be back on tomorrow, and then hopefully Monday, you know, we get some positive news. Because we're getting a sea of red again, besides a few select coins. Oh yeah, another good one that I'd buy is Wi-Fi. I think I say that in every stream now. Wi-Fi, Digibyte, Ethereum Classic. There's a better Wi-Fi chart somewhere, but ZBEC is on the bottom. And Bitcoin's not moving. Not moving with a possible bear flag in play. QR has over 2,500 holders. Yeah, it's worth a look into, especially if you have any kind of hope of 100,000x. Oh man. What time is it? 6:30. Yeah, we didn't have no Slava in here today. Alright, but yeah, I appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out every day. It's much appreciated. The super chats are appreciated. I appreciate you guys. And we'll be back on here tomorrow to see what's happening and see what we can talk about. But yet again, we covered quite a little bit and some good information in the chat. And with that being said, none of this is financial advice. Hit the like button on your way back to the Shadow Realm, and we'll see where this goes tomorrow. Peace out, everyone.